All right, come on.
You hurt me. I was not sorry. I have a right to talk to a counselor, please.
Have you ever wondered just how wild things can get when police and medical personnel collide with unruly suspects? From outrageous assaults to jaw-dropping confrontations, these incidents prove that no day on the job is ever predictable. Today, we're diving into 3 unbelievable incidents: a woman who bit an officer during her arrest, a heated standoff between an Ohio State cop and an EMT worker, and an EMT crossing the line by assaulting a patient in their care. Let's kick things off with the woman who tried to take a bite out of crime.
State police. He explained why we stopped you guys, right? Okay. What's the last 4 years? Okay, I appreciate you. We'll be right back with you.
Okay.
Gotcha. I was just looking at
In
this
Chicago,
picture here. I thought maybe it didn't quite look like you.
That's me.
I'll have you come back here, okay? If you want to sit on the curb, you can.
Indiana State Police officers responded to a situation involving a woman who had reportedly failed to appear in court and was now resisting arrest during a traffic stop. From the very beginning, it looked like a normal stop and search, but things didn't go smoothly.
Okay.
No, I did. No, I did.
Let go.
I don't have anything. I don't have no warrant.
Stop. I'll talk to you in a second.
I want to know. I ain't did nothing. That wasn't me.
Hey, ma'am, if you resist me, I'm going to charge you with resisting arrest.
I'm sorry. That was not me. I promise I ain't
Stop
done
resisting
shit.
him.
That was
As officers tried to handcuff her, she repeatedly tensed up, making the process difficult.
I ain't throw nothing on the ground. I promise you I did.
This is a camera.
Okay, I didn't throw nothing on the ground. I promise. You didn't see me throw nothing.
yes, I did.
That don't belong to me. That's not mine. I promise you that.
Stop moving.
That's not my I promise you. No, you didn't. You tell the story. You didn't hear me say nothing. That was not mine. I stood right there.
When officers attempted to detain her, she grew increasingly agitated. Her protests became louder, denying ownership of suspected drugs found at the scene. Despite their warnings, her resistance escalated as she pleaded, "That wasn't mine."
Have a medical condition we should know about, ma'am?
Yes,
What do you have?
I have failure heart. Congestive failure heart. Yes, I do.
Okay, do you need to see a doctor right now?
Yes.
Her erratic behavior continued, with claims of innocence mixed with sudden shifts to medical complaints about heart failure and cries for a psychiatrist.
Hey,
I don't have anything. That's not mine.
listen.
That's not
We're gonna transport you to the hospital, okay?
That's not mine.
This officer right here is going to transport you to the hospital.
I don't have
Okay.
anything. I'm gonna come jumping up there and saying you wrong. You're accusing me, sir.
Where was this at?
In my bra. I keep a lighter in my bra. I smoke cigarettes.
What's the paper towel?
My baby, look how I be sweating, sir. Ain't nothing in there. I promise you.
Despite the evidence, she keeps denying her actions while making it harder for officers to do their jobs. It's like she thought she could outsmart them by using the "I didn't do it" defense. Surprise, but the authorities weren't falling for it.
We're just gonna have to force her out.
Oh, now you got crazy. My brains are real. I'm just so dumb.
Stop.
I want to talk to the therapist. Can I talk to the therapist? It's a psychiatrist here.
Officers arranged for transportation, but her behavior became more combative at the hospital, and her screams much louder.
Hey, she's bit me.
I didn't beat you.
Stop.
I have a
Stop.
right. I didn't bite you.
Yes, you did.
I did not bite you. I did not bite you.
Things took a shocking turn when the woman, already defiant, physically lashed out and bit an officer during an attempt to calm her down. It's hard to believe she thought biting an officer would help her cause. But hey, she probably didn't think that one through. Do you think she realized the gravity of her actions, or was she just trying to make an already bad situation even worse? Despite the officer's efforts to de-escalate the situation, the woman continued to resist, screaming accusations and referencing systemic issues. Her refusal to cooperate, combined with the physical assault, led to her being charged with resisting arrest, assaulting an officer, and possession of drugs. If you thought this was wild, just wait until you see the clash between an Ohio State cop and an EMT worker. A confrontation you'd never expect from two people meant to save lives and uphold the law.
Turn law. Hear me? Just this turn law. It's Madonna. I'm here with you.
Nobody has any idea?
No, we just got here.
Wait, you said it was the other way.
I am turn law.
You don't have any idea?
We don't even listen.
On a busy night in Portsmouth, officers were called to the scene after a fight broke out, leaving a man severely injured. EMS arrived at the scene to tend to the victim, who had been knocked out cold in the altercation. The situation quickly escalated when the man regained consciousness and began lashing out. Medical Response Captain John Jenkins recalls the scene, explaining that the victim was in an extremely agitated state. He was kicking, trying to punch, and he even attempted to bite. The chaotic situation was compounded by the victim's heavy intoxication, making him unpredictable and dangerous. As the situation grew more intense, Captain Jenkins made a request for the police officer to use a taser to subdue the violent patient. But in the heat of the moment, another medic on the scene didn't hear Jenkins' request for a taser and mistakenly thought the victim might have suffered a head injury.
His skull busted open. He's freaking out.
In a split second, the medic reached for the officer's shoulder, trying to move him out of the way to examine the patient. The officer, clearly startled, reacted by grabbing the medic to move him aside. In the video, you can see the officer's hand on the medic's upper body, which some viewers mistook for a more aggressive maneuver. Portsmouth Police Chief Robert Ware later spoke out, defending the officer's actions. He clarified that the officer's intention was not to choke or harm the medic, but to move him away from the chaotic scene. Now, we're left with the big question. Was the officer's response justified? Based on the body cam footage and witness accounts, it appears the officer was simply trying to maintain control of an increasingly chaotic scene. However, the medic's reaction, driven by concerns for the patient's head injury, also adds an important layer of complexity to the situation. And if you think tensions couldn't get any higher, brace yourself for the shocking moment an EMT crosses the line and assaults a patient inside their own ambulance. In this shocking body cam footage, we see a 17-year-old male who was being transported by ambulance after an altercation. What should have been a routine transport soon took a turn when the patient, visibly distressed, started spitting at the EMT staff.
You alright, man? You okay? Are you okay?
I'm gonna tell my parents about that, straight up.
We need a different unit out here.
Take that
32 to check on. Can you,
That's right there, bro. 17, I just had a
The 17-year-old patient, still in shock, made a chilling remark, saying, "I'm telling my parents straight up." His calm but defiant tone suggests he was not just hurt physically but also emotionally by the encounter. At this point, the situation escalated from one involving a rowdy teen to a full-blown assault case, with the EMT's actions coming under scrutiny.
She's going to jail.
So she's going to jail.
What was initially here for, okay? There's no way around that. It's been signed by the counselor or whoever those are, so there's no way around that, okay, boss man? But she is going to go to jail tonight for doing that to you, okay?
As the situation unfolded, the law came into play. The EMT, after her actions were investigated, was facing potential jail time. The decision to press charges came not just from the physical assault, but from the breach of trust between medical professionals and their patients.
What happened?
So he started spitting, and she was going to put a cover on his face, and she was trying to put a mask on him.
Like the oxygen mask?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Keep him spitting.
Yeah.
And I guess she turned to spit in his face.
The initial cause of the altercation began when the patient started spitting at the EMT staff. Medical staff attempted to control the situation, but things quickly escalated when the EMT overreacted, assaulting the patient rather than finding a way to de-escalate. Fists were not the answer here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you think the officer's behavior was justified? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life cases caught on camera.